It's homegain.com. HOMEGAIN.com. Check them out today. Listen up, friends. This is Alex Jones with key information. The mainstream media is now admitting that we're going into a depression. Don't be dependent on the government for you and your family. You need to get your own supply of high-quality storable foods from efoodsdirect.com. They're the best company out there, the longest continually operating, with a ton of great food to choose from. It's all fresh, made on a monthly basis, not some old cruddy food they're selling you like some of the other guys. Try their new evacuation pack, a 2-week supply of delicious, easy-to-fix food. It comes with all the equipment you need to prepare it. With open talk of a strike on Iran in the next 3 months, the crisis in the Gulf, and possible evacuations, get yourself and your family ready today. The place to go is efoodsdirect.com. Go to their website online right now, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or call 800-409-5633. Again, on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or give them a call at 800-409-5633.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
No one's gonna take me alive. The time has come to make things right.
We are back live. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Sunday, the 19th day of September, 2010. I want to continue with Scanner, Nate, John, Tom, Darren, and Emmanuel. That'll be it for calls, though. I'll get to at least those next 6. Sorry to others, but I can get to those. In the first hour, I predominantly covered this report, hot off the presses today, September 19th, at prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com. Globalist push world transaction tax at UN summit. Very important to get this out to everybody. And they admit the new global currency they want to set up and tax you to fund. And it's privately owned and run. So now they're getting rid of any pretenses of there even being a government you run or it being public. It's totally private. But it uses government power to rob you. Now, John P. Holdren, I talk a lot about this, but we've learned he's written 4 books. Well, you can count one of them as 5, and a whole bunch of pamphlets. He's the White House science czar. He wrote Eco-Science, Population, Resources, and Environment, calling for world government, planetary police state, forced drugging, forced sterilization, and the water supply. Bisphenol A, all of it. And the UN, all these people say global government's about destroying the economy. so they can consolidate power and save the earth from overpopulation. And a lot of yuppies go, yeah, there are too many people. Well, when you lose your job or get your pay cut, remember, you wanted all this. Or when your 27-year-old wife can't get pregnant, you don't know why. Well, so there's too many people. So you think you're an elitist. You're not. You're being targeted by this. You understand that? But here's a Cyber News Service report. He's given a bunch of interviews lately, admitting there have been secretly geoengineering the atmosphere to save us from global warming, admitting that they want to use the free market to, quote, de-develop the United States. Pay you. Like, put taxes on you if they don't like your business, have neutral taxes if they're neutral, or give you tax incentives or government money if they like it, i.e. if you're Al Gore and own more than a dozen different green jobs companies. So it's their own little private mafia organization where they decide if you can have a job. They decide if you can have an industry. Remember Obama with the GM bankruptcy? And it came out on the news that if you were a Democratic contributor and owned some 75-plus-year-old, multi-million-dollar-a-year car dealership, you were left alone. But if you were somebody who was neutral or a Republican, they would take your dealership and sell it without giving you money or just shut it down. I mean, these people are bald-faced mafia crooks. But here's the headline. White House science czar says he would use free market to de-develop the United States. Now, remember, Bush was supporting the carbon tax in his last year. You see TV ads with Newt Gingrich and Nancy Pelosi supporting it. You see Pat Robertson along with Al Sharpton with TV ads supporting it. The Republican leadership supports this. Now, there are a lot of good Republican candidates or some members of the House that don't support it, like Boehner or Paul. Yes, we need to get more of those people in. A lot of Democrats are coming out saying get rid of all the tax increases that are set to go into effect because they know when you cut taxes, tax receipts go up. So you'd cut taxes to make tax receipts go up because it makes the economy speed up unless you wanted to de-develop. See, the government's not stupid. They know that. People say the government's a bunch of idiots. They're just messing everything up. Yeah, crazy like a fox. That's why the corporate empire that uses America for its muscle runs almost the entire planet. That's why they get away with murder, because they're dumb. They're in control because they're stupid. No, they're in control because they're smart and they're ruthless and people are gullible and are spectators and sit there and suck their thumbs all day. Now, here is a short clip of the interview with John P. Holdren. The whole thing's up at Infowars.com. Here it is.
I want to just ask you, you wrote a massive campaign must be launched to restore high-quality environment in North America and to de-develop the United States in your book, Human Ecology. Could you explain what you meant by de-develop the United States?
Have you guys, what we meant by that was stopping the kinds of activities that are destroying the environment and replacing them with activities that would produce both prosperity and environmental equality. Thanks a lot.
And how do you plan on implementing that?
Through the free market economy.
And you also talked about a world of zero net physical growth. Could you talk about that a little bit?
No,
that was in your World Bank essay.
I have another engagement.
CNSNews.com interviewed Holdren in June of this year, and he said his past work is a, quote, stale topic. I just want to ask you real quick about a lot of your past work.
That's enough. The point is, they're implementing all of this now. And this is the reality. Scanner in Oklahoma, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Thank you, Alex. I've been a fan of yours for a long time, first-time caller. Appreciate your eloquence. A lot of your, I think, very much labored self-education really shows because you have so many complex flow charts built into your mind that it's, takes a lot of integrative ability to be able to converse the way you do, and you're punching a lot of the same hot buttons I have, but I don't have the extensive self-education in certain areas that you do. We all have to specialize, you know.
Sure.
Main thing I called about was I wondered if you'd heard about astrophysicist James McCanney's comments on his shortwave program that he has weekly that concerning first, second, and third-tier science and the fact that the elite have access to at least what they believe to be the most premier science on Earth, which they carefully shield from the mid-grade science, and then like premium and regular gas and so forth, and the dumbed down.
Well, sir, I know this. I know in the 70s, GM and others had cars that would give you massive horsepower, 300, 400, 500, and get 60 miles to the gallon. So they have all of that. And I remember 11 years ago, MIT saying they developed crystal ball search engine technology that as the public got integrated into it, they could predict almost 100% of the time mass movements, over 90% of the time individual movements. Now, Google last month came out and said and demonstrated they can now predict the future through these data systems. So the NSA is looking for trends, keyword data. We know that they have developed a lot of technologies across the spectrum they've suppressed, life extension being what they're chiefly searching for. And now the elites admit that they have this. They just don't want to give it to the general public. That's why they want to cut things down to 500 million in their own words, because they can't give life extension to the public. That's why they've got to have government take over health care, turn it into death panels, as Bill Gates now admitted 2 weeks ago. He said, yeah, kill Granny, hire 10 people. Hire 10 teachers. They're introducing the idea that we get ahead by killing people instead of the fact that we need people to continue to build our base, and world population in the West is dropping massively, 1.3 children for every two adults, and replacement's 2.2, because about 0.2% end up dying in car wrecks and other things. So you need parents to have 2.2 children on average to be able to even keep your population. The West is 1.3 on average. Japan's even lower. So they know what they're doing, and they sell the idea to greedy-minded, weak-minded people whose paradigm is somebody's got to lose for me to win, that, hey, let's kill Granny, you'll get 10 jobs. Of course, they mean they're going to kill those 10 teachers as soon as they can, not just Granny. And so they're introducing a new economic, what I call social cannibalism into our system. But go ahead and talk about some of the advanced technologies that this physicist was discussing.
Yeah, well, I made some quick notes to try not to hog too much of your precious time. But one of the things McCanney mentioned was the simple fact that in his laboratory he ran a simple experiment using a laser beam and a high-energy electric spark. And he discovered that the laser beam would be deflected towards the spark, and he carefully measured the effect and found that it was the same as the famous experiment where the sun bends starlight towards it, and that confirmed one of Einstein's theories,
Sure, light bends.
This may completely invalidate at least the interpreted results of that theory, and may render.
Listen. Here's another one. They've got mega massive radio telescopes, and when they point them towards one side of the universe, the laws of physics are different, and now when they're pointing them another direction, they vary, and so the universe isn't even constant. That was in The Economist this week. And that also mirrors what a lot of other research is doing. So it's that dimensional layering effect that over great distances. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Cal-Ben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used Pure Soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Cal-Ben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
Listen up, friends. This is Alex Jones with key information. The mainstream media is now admitting that we're going into a depression. Don't be dependent on the government for you and your family. You need to get your own supply of high-quality storable foods from efoodsdirect.com. They're the best company out there, the longest continually operating, with a ton of great food to choose from. It's all fresh and made on a monthly basis, not some old cruddy food they're selling you like some of the other guys. Try their new Evacuation Pack, a 2-week supply of delicious, easy-to-fix food. It comes with all the equipment you need to prepare it. With open talk of a strike on Iran in the next 3 months, the crisis in the Gulf, and possible evacuations, get yourself and your family ready today. The place to go is efoodsdirect.com. Go to their website online right now
eatfoodsdirect.com/Alex or call 800-409